Man, what is going on YouTube? We are finally back. We're back. Well, you're back to hearing my voice. I'm back to talking. As you can see, we got quite a bit of money. Whoopsies, we got a bit of money. But we still don't have enough because the car we are going for is 1.8 million. So that means we got about like 400k left to get, 400k more 400k more to go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna first change the paint job because I was not feeling that paint job the whole time. I mean, it's alright, but we don't just go back to the original. Go back to the little rally Nissan. Yeah, we're gonna go rock out with that, and we'll get right back into the swings of things, right back into the racing. We're gonna do two of the big races. We're gonna do the cross country one, and we're gonna also do the off-roading one. I guess we'll start off with the dirt one, and then we'll do the cross country one, and then we'll see from there. We might do one after. I don't think we'll finish, or I don't think we'll get 400k this video, so we'll probably end up buying or doing like one or two more races in the next one and then buying the car, but we'll see. I think we'll probably earn like at least 300k because I know this race gives like 200k, and then the next race, or the dirt the other cross country race, gives like 90k to like 100k. So yeah, well, that's how it's planned. That's what I'm planning for. Of course, if we get 400k this one, I don't think we'll buy it just because of the little time we would have, and plus I want to keep the car still a little bit of a secret. So if y'all want to guess in the comments, y'all can. I'm not gonna let y'all know. I'll probably wait till the next video, even if we do make the money like I said. But I've also been thinking how we're gonna do the 5+ million. So first of all, the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, the Forza edition, that completely left my mind. I'm not thinking about it no more. If we do the $5 million car, that completely left my mind. But what I have been thinking about a lot is we still might do it, but we might do the McLaren F1 or the Ford GT40, I believe it was. But what we'll do is we won't do it right away, because that's still like 10 to 15 million, or 9 to 15 million, depending on which car we go with. And so what I think we'll do is, on our road to that Mercedes $143 million car, is what we'll do is we'll go through every other car like in the game that I haven't drove, and we'll just go like that. I don't think we'll go through the values again. We'll just pick random cars that I feel like driving, and like I said in the videos before, is we'll have to need a $5 million minimum. So what that means is we at least gotta get, like with those cars, we'll get at least 5 million made with the car. So we can't just be like 2 million, but I don't really like this, can't do it. Nope, you gotta go for the rest of 3 million, gotta earn it. And then after that, like, it has to be flat. So if a car is so we'll have to do 100k even. So what that means is, if a car is worth, like, let's say 55,000, then we'll count it as 100k or whatever when we go to look at our earnings and winnings and all that. So it has to, so it'll be easier to calculate, because what I'll also try to do is I'll try to create like a notes thing so you guys can see on the video, so you guys can keep up with me and know I'm not cheating y'all and stuff like that, even though why would I at this point. But what we'll probably do is we'll probably do that. I don't really know what other $5 million car is. I know the one Lamborghini's in there. It's just not really nice 5 million plus cars. It's like more older cars, which is the reason why I'm saying, because I don't know if I could drive the well, I probably could drive the McLaren F1 for like 10 mil or whatever, but that's like a long time to be invested or with the car. So that's why I'm kind of like, because like I don't know if you guys would be interested for that long for just driving the same car over and over just to earn 15 million, because I'm pretty sure that's how much it costs, is 15. I don't think it's 20 million. It might be worth 20. I know it's not 9. Pretty sure the Ford GT40 is 9 million. I tried that, tested out that car. It's a good car. It's like a kind of slippery. I didn't try it, like I didn't mess with the, like I did mess around with the tuning and stuff. I didn't mess around it with that much. I mean, I did mess around with it for a while, but I mean, I'm sure like if I try upgrading it other ways, then it'd be better. But I don't know, it just didn't really pique my interest. So that's what I'm saying. We might just skip out on those cars for like a little bit, and then yeah. But we still got two more classic cars to go, because we still got the 1 million plus car, and then we got the 2.5 million plus car. But after this we'll be on our 1 million plus car once we get this 400k. So yeah, so it's just back to me talking, back to me racing, or well, back to doing like other races, because in the past 4 videos I've just been doing either cross country or dirt races. So once we get rid of this car, or not once we get rid of this car, once we get finished with this car and onto our 1 million plus car, there will definitely be more of like street races and road races. And that's another thing I'm trying to keep in mind, is like I know like just saying like one type of, or I probably, tell me what type of races you guys would prefer: cross country, dirt races, street races, road races. Because in my personal opinion, I don't think a lot of people like road, or not, I don't think a lot of people like dirt racing and cross country. Like I feel like people don't really like the vehicles or whatnot. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Yeah, I will say like it's just hard. Like it's more easier to bring a road or a road racing car to like a dirt racing. It's not as easy. Like with this truck, like with this Nissan, it's harder to turn this into like a road racing car than it is to turn a McLaren or whatever into like a rally build, in my opinion. So that's why it's like I'm not trying to stay away from them, but it's gonna be like questionable. Like it won't be like these big rally trucks or whatever, because unless we make exceptions and say like, okay, maybe it just only needs to earn 1 or 2 million, because 1 or 2 million we could do like just cross country. But it's like I feel like just that, like how many, I think it was either 4 or 5 straight videos already of just cross country and off-road racing. So I don't know, not really sure I want to do that, because I feel like that's a lot of just only cross country racing and stuff. But because it's like I do want to still drive the Deperti Ford F-150 and like stuff like that. We could probably do a Jeep, because I feel like we could do like 2 different upgrades. And that's another thing as well, rather than just doing one upgrade for these cars as we go up in the prices and as we go up in like the having to earn the 5 million minimum, I feel like we'll start making like multiple builds for, or not multiple, but probably like 2, maybe 3 builds or whatever for the car, so that way we can get like a diverse and like different tunes and like different feels for the car. Of course I'm gonna still drive them stock until we earn the money for the upgrades, which I feel like is just, that has to go down. No way we're skipping out on that, just so we can see like and test out and see how the car handles and stuff. I also might start a new series. I don't know. I'm contemplating. It's the one where I was talking about it before. It was the one where I go through like each car brand, or not car brand, but like slowly go through the car brands, like a Barth, Aston Martin, like all the way down to the Z, Zenvo. Like just go through them, like, and just like test out the car stock and make a build for like maybe an A-class road race, and make an A-class, or make a tune for like maybe S1 off-roading, like just stuff like that. I don't know. I'm like, I want to, but it's like, yeah, we still got this to go, and I feel like this series is gonna take a while, and I just don't want to mix up, or not mix up, but like I don't want this series to go unfinished. I definitely want to finish this series. I want to make enough money so that we can get that Mercedes. It's definitely gonna be a long run, but yeah. But I just definitely want to get the Mercedes, just to say we did do it and that we did finish it. But it's just an idea. We might do it once we get closer. Maybe once we're like 75 million in deep. I don't know. I do not know. All I know is it's gonna be a long way till we get that 70 or 143 million. Even that 75 million is gonna be crazy. So yeah. Again, let me know what type of cars you guys want to see. I am thinking of like one build already is doing an all-wheel drive, or maybe one rear-wheel drive Dodge Charger, Dodge Demon. But definitely Dodge Charger, Dodge Challenger. Probably make one like a street build, and then we'll probably make one like a wide body off-road, or one wide body street. Yeah, that's just one I'm thinking of. Or one car I'm thinking of. I also want to go back to like other cars that we haven't tried out, or that we probably won't try out during these series, but that I was thinking about or considering. Like, I know the Eclipse, the Lancer, that was another car I was thinking about, like at the beginning, rather than the Ford Puma or the Reliant van. I think it was I chose over the Lancer, so we'll probably maybe go back to that car. That's another perfect car we can use for off-roading and on-road racing. Like, it's just like cars, like I feel like a lot of people don't use but overlook maybe, and it's just I want to go back to those cars, and just I want to try out cars I usually wouldn't use. Maybe we'll try out like some older Porsches or something. But it's also hard because it's like I did limit myself to like no festival playlist cars and no DLC cars, so it's like I don't want to say hard, but it's like those are like we're missing a big chunk of nice cars there too. And it's also like no wheel spin cars. It's like I want to choose every car from the auto show, like which you guys can choose. And it's like, yeah, there's some nice cars in the auto show, but there's also some like nice cars that come from the wheel spin, etc, etc. Like, we couldn't use any of the Hot Wheel cars that come from the wheel spin, like the 2 Jets, or I know the Bone Shaker comes from the auto show, or the Mustang. I'm pretty sure that's not a DLC, but I'm pretty sure that comes from a wheel spin. Or we couldn't use, I don't know, just some few cars we couldn't use. We also, for one of the future cars, we also might I might also test out not test out, but drive the McLaren 720S Spider rather than the McLaren 720S, I believe. I know there's 2. I know there's one you can get from the auto show. I think it's a 720S Spider. I know it's a 720. But yeah, that car was nice. Cause I remember testing out during this one. I think it was, pretty sure it was for actually this category. No, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was a 250 plus or something like that. I don't remember. Cause I believe we're in the we're in the 500k plus right now category, where there's usually a lot of rally builds or rally cars and stuff like that. I didn't really start like going into like multiple cars or trying to drive multiple or having multiple options to like 100k plus. But I really didn't start leaving them or writing them down to like the one we're going to now is the 1.5 or 1 million plus. I do have two other options, and those ones obviously I said them in the video before where I talked about the our plan going forward. Of course, we haven't chose any of those cars that I said in that video, but those cars were one, the Hennessy Venom GT, and the other one being the Zonda, or not Zonda, the Zembo TSR. So I wasn't really a big fan of them, like even just like because I was like driving them off cam, I just wasn't a fan of them even after like I chose the other car, because I was really thinking about using the car. So what I usually do for these videos now, like I kind of plan them ahead, and I actually drive the cars before I record the videos, just so I could like make a tune for them and stuff like that. It's just those cars I really wasn't impressed with, because just the handling, they're just like they were too stiff for me. They like wouldn't go around the tracks. You always had I was like, go stop. It's like they wouldn't like, they wouldn't just go around the corners. It's hard to describe, but yeah. So I think with the car we chose, it's like, it's definitely a track build car, or a track oriented car. It's definitely a car made for the track. And yeah, definitely gonna be a fun little road to the 2.5 mil car. And then for the 2.5 mil car, oh my god, that was so tough to choose. So the cars that I was between, or the two cars, which I'm not gonna go with, but so there's three cars. I'm not gonna say the third one, of course, because I want to keep it like a little secret. Don't want to give too much away. But it was the Maserati, the MC12, I believe. I don't really want to look after this. I'll definitely say the names of the cars if I can remember. But it was between the Maserati, the Porsche, and fuck it, I'm gonna just say it. It was also between one of the Ferraris. Y'all can go look at the auto show and try to guess which Ferrari. I don't know if there's multiple in there in that category. I think there is, but yeah, it was between those three cars, and man, oh man, was it a hard decision. Because it was like, I wanted to go with the Maserati and stuff, because it's like, I never drove it before, and man, is it nice. But it's like, it's also like, I'm not gonna lie, I fell in love with the Porsche. But so what I was doing is like, because I was like, alright, to settle the debate on like which car I'm gonna use, I like put them through like multiple challenges, like alright, which one can do the marathon race, the big street race. I was like, which one can do that the fastest, like, and if it's a time, or if it's a tag time, like, which means like if I crash or whatever, then it's like not eliminated, but yeah. And so what happened was the Maserati did it in the fastest time, and then I go to like the Porsche or whatever, I mess up, I restart it, and I was like, alright, well, let's give it a second chance. So then that car, like, of course it's like, yeah, then the Ferrari came in third. So it's originally the Maserati would have came in first, but since I restarted with the Porsche, then it came in first, and it just blew by with a clean lap. The Maserati got a dirty lap, so it was then that. So then I chose other like 3-4 races to do, and then it was just like back and forth, but like each time the Maserati was like coming first, like, let's say if it was a circuit race, the Maserati would come in first, but it wouldn't have like the best lap time. So it was like, but then like with the Porsche and the Ferrari, they would like mess up or whatever, but they would have like the fastest lap on like one of the races. So it was just really hard. Yeah, so we're definitely gonna we're going with the Ferrari for the 2.5 million plus car. I definitely want to go back to that Maserati because that Maserati is clean. And yeah, definitely some nice cars I want to get back to and test out and stuff as we go forward and as we make that long journey trip to that Mercedes, that 143 million. As you can see, as we getting closer and closer, it's like more, well, not regret, but it's like second guessing myself and asking myself, why'd I choose to do this again? Or like, not gonna lie, I low-key want to just pick a different car, but it's also like I don't want to because then, yeah. Because it's like I've been like hyping it up and like, just from the beginning in the first video I said what we was gonna do, so it's like, yeah, I don't want to be like, oh, we'll just go for the F1 or Ford GT. Oh my gosh. Can we get a first place here though? Race is kinda almost finished. We got a few more. Like, we still got a bit to go, but it's like getting closer and closer. Can we get there to the first place? And I love how it's always the electric cars in these dirt races and cross-country races that are always up in like top 3 or whatever. Like, I don't know if y'all noticed that, but it's always these electric cars that are always up in the front. These was also another car I was like contemplating on using, but it was like I used it so much before that I was like, and then it's like only one of them, like they're all the same, it's just a different paint job, but only one of them you can buy from the auto store or the auto show, and then I think the other 5, 6 or whatever, however many more there are, you have to like get them from the festival playlist or the festival shop or whatever it's called. So that's like another reason why I didn't go with it, because it's like, yeah, I used more of those than I used like of these rally builds, so I was just like, let me just go with this Nissan because they're in the 500k range, so I was like, let me just go with the Nissan. Definitely loving this Nissan though, it's a good pick, I feel. I don't know, I forgot which, oh, I remember now. With the Nissan, I was also like kind of like a close one, because I know it was between like the Baraki Ford, and then it was also between the RJ Anderson trophy truck, and I remember it was another truck, or whatever, another truck or whatever like that, but I decided to go with the Nissan. The Nissan was just, I don't know, just more better handling, I guess you would say, more reliable, because I felt like, well, with the RJ Anderson truck, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. It was like every single time you hit like a jump, for whatever reason, the wheels or the suspension would get stuck, and wasn't a fan of that, so. But yeah, this Nissan's a beautiful car, beautiful truck. Finished first. How much money did we make? We got 90k from the wheel spin. The 90k do not matter. Do. 207,000. So we'll probably need like another 100k. Yeah, I'll probably need like another 100k once this video is over. Now it's time for the Titan. And then after this, we'll we'll end the video after this because this is like an 8-10 minute race. Oh my god, I've been disconnected. Oh, whales. Oh, whales. The show must go on. Oh, and by the way, the thing that just popped up is the time I'm recording this is March 30th, 2024, and so what that was is for the festival or whatever, for the monthly or whatever, for the festival monthly thing, what's going on is there's like a not race, whatever, challenge to get a Mustang and a truck. Yeah. Another race down. And another race closer to the end goal. How much money did we make? My guess, 108,000. Let's see. Got a wheel spin. Ooh, 250. Unuseful, useless 250. How much money? Show me the money. 94. That leaves us. So yeah, we'll definitely have to. So we'll need 140k more. Yeah, because our parts are still 73,000. So in the next video, it'll definitely be our last time using this car. We'll probably, I'm thinking about either doing 2 races or just 1 race, but like 10 laps of it. Find out in the next video. Peace out, guys.